What's going on, guys? CB Bricks coming at you with building Takodana number 6. Guys, over the past week actually, I have done everything that I set out to accomplish, which is finishing up the third and final tower. And guys, it's not completely finalized. Everything is subject to change, as I have said before, but it is really living up to its expectations. I think it looks really good. So yeah, this is one of the things that I have accomplished, of course, but I've also done a lot of work elsewhere. I completely covered up the section down here, and I actually bulked up these pillars using these large specialized slope pieces. I also put on this little dome thing. It looks pretty cool, just adding some details. I think I think it flows well with the aesthetic of the entire MOC, but I might have to change it up a bit. Maybe some of the colors or something. I don't know. Here I'm just going to give you a quick view around. You can see from this side how it transitions into this area down here. You can get a better look at the tower. And coming from the other side, you can see this side of the tower. And it looks pretty good. Also, what I've done is I have actually done... Let's see. Oh, whoops. I've actually continued this system all the way down, which I only had, I think, up to there last time, but I did it the whole way down, and it makes it look a lot better. And yeah, a lot of the work that I've done actually, and I might as well show you right now how I open this up. So basically what you do is you want to lift these up just like I used to. Lift this up, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky. And wait, here's a look on the inside. You can see I just put some crates in, but it's pretty much the same as it was before. So here I'm gonna, you have to pop this section out a little bit. So basically what you do is you want to get that over and just bring it out, just like that. That way the entire thing comes out in one section. So I'm just gonna set that over. I don't think I'm gonna put it back on, just because it can be a pain at some points to do that. And here you can see it, get a good look of how it looks in there. Pretty much the same. But yeah. And it closes up the same way, but it just takes a while sometimes. You can see there are some ugly aspects up there, but I think it looks alright because it's, you know, the dungeon kind of. See, this side's completely covered up now. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've done in terms of the work on the back of the MOC. But now I want to take a look at the cantina area, which I have been doing some work to and some experimentation. And hopefully I can get this finalized within the next week. You can see that I have a lot of cool details going in here. As you can see, I have a bar over here with a bartender, and there's a couple drink machines, and they look pretty cool. They just have those little levers coming down from them. You can see that the angling there looks pretty good. We have some figures there. We have a figure there. And over here it's pretty cool because I have Max Rebo rocking out on his space piano thing. And if you don't know who Max Rebo is, he was a character that came in, I believe, the Jabba's Sail Barge set from 2012, I think. I don't really know the backstory to him, but he does... You know, he's pretty cool. And basically the story that I put behind him is that after the events of episode 6, where I believe he was shown in, he became intergalactically famous, and he's touring all over the planets and kind of performing. So here he is at Maz Kanata's castle performing with his buddy who is doing the vocals. As you can see, we have a speaker there. I have these plates. It looks like we have even a Geonosin, I forget what they're called right off the top of my head, but you know, one of those guys. So yeah, you got a good array of figures. I'll definitely put more in, but yeah. And that's pretty much it for what I've been experimenting on the inside of Cantina. So with that out of the way, guys, I think that's pretty much it for what I've accomplished. I do apologize for the mess, though. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. But yeah. And another thing I forgot to mention actually was that the water over here, I will need to do a brickling call to get more water. I need it to continue on to about right here. And there's going to be beach and forest. Hopefully I can start work on the forest by next week, because I am actually going to be out of town for most of this week. But yes, so with that out of the way, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe.